Hi, I'm Damion, and without doubt, the question I get asked daily at the moment is what's going to happen to Oxfordshire house prices next year. Traditionally, if you've not sold your home by the first week in November, you would normally have to wait for house sellers to return in the famous Boxing Day rush on the portals like Rightmove, Zoopla, and on the market to get potential buyers interested. Yet matters have been so different this year, and the various lockdowns have caused a surge in the house buying right up until when the Christmas edition of the Radio Times goes on sale. So the question is, how will next year look regarding the Oxfordshire property market? Well, the last couple of years in the market here have been so different in so many ways, and so much so, many homeowners are presently deliberating whether they should put the house on the market now, in the spring, or the summer. And speaking to many buyers and sellers, and in fact buy-to-let landlords in the last couple of weeks, in the lead up to Christmas, many were asking the very same question to me. Damion, what's going on next year? And some people asking this question are Oxfordshire buyers troubling themselves that are about to buy their Oxfordshire home just before a crash. Yet others are Oxfordshire homeowners wanting to know whether they should sell at the top of the market before. Even a handful of Oxfordshire property landlords are unable to either start buying or selling some of their rental portfolio. So let's see what happened in 2021 to get a better judgment of next year. And nobody's got a crystal ball, nobody can tell you exactly what's going to happen, but I don't think we're set up for doom and gloom in the British property market. Whilst the final numbers won't be known until Easter next year, it's estimated that in 2021, 1 in 15 privately homes have changed hands. 1,300 have changed in Oxfordshire, and although that's only up to October of this year, numbers are going to be much, much higher in the spring of next year. The pandemic made many Oxfordshire families reevaluate what they wanted from their Oxfordshire home, with many wanting bigger rooms, more space, and many in the press dubbed this the race for space, meaning the property market was flooded with home buyers, most bringing forward the home move that they'd actually planned between now and 2025. The issues were there weren't enough Oxfordshire properties on the market to satisfy every buyer, meaning prices have unsurprisingly been driven up, and the average price is £550,000. Although it's still premature to say what will happen, most property commentators seem assured that we are not heading towards a house price crash, mainly due to one reason. There aren't enough properties on the market, and the property crash in 2008 was caused by everyone dumping their property on the market in January 2007, and there were 780 properties for sale in Oxfordshire 1 year later, 1,800, whilst today there's 620. And I can't see that changing next year. 2007 mortgage rates were 6.5% to 7.5%. So when the economy started to falter, everyone looked at their homes to reduce their outgoings as unemployment rose by over 60%. Now, of course, the stamp duty, the tax holiday, came to an end months ago. And the Bank of England base interest rates are expected to rise moderately in the coming year, yet not to the level they were in 2007. Nonetheless, demand for Oxfordshire homes will still be there. I've even read some reports suggesting that more than 20% of British households are seriously thinking of moving between now and 2023, and this will support Oxfordshire house prices whilst demand continues to exceed supply. Prices will be up by 2.3% higher by the end of next year, and another reason why I believe that this will be the case is the return to home working. If, as a country, we will need to work from home each winter for the foreseeable future because of new variants, then this will cement the need for people to wanting to move home and work remotely. It might be that Oxfordshire home buyers are looking for a dedicated office at home, or they may feel now there's no need to be in large built-up areas. The increase in Oxfordshire house prices is expected to entice even more sellers onto the market, which will steady the house prices slightly. Yet I still believe there won't be enough properties coming onto the market to satisfy the colossal demand. What about the rental market? Well, rents tend to grow in line with tenants' wages. So with many people getting decent pay rises, not enough properties being built, economists are suggesting rents will be 14% to 20% higher by 2027. So is it the right time to buy your first property here in Oxfordshire? The rise in house prices has had many people asking whether 2022 is the right time to buy the home. Should they buy now before prices rocket even further, or should they wait for them to come back down? As with any important decision in life, this will mainly depend on your personal life and your motives for wanting to move. If the Oxfordshire home that you want to buy is on the market, available, and you can afford the mortgage, then delaying could be detrimental. It's like holding off for the next generation TV, but then it comes out and then you're just about to buy the TV, then the next generation TV gets announced for 6 months, and so on and so on. Buying property for me is a long-term game. Sometimes you just have to make your decision, get something bought, and start the journey of the next 20 to 35 years of living in your family home whilst paying off the mortgage. The present low interest rates for first-time buyers means that there are some very, very low mortgage deals available for those with a decent deposit, making it a great time to buy in Oxfordshire, especially if you fix the interest rate. If your deposit is humbler, the government's 5% deposit mortgage guarantee scheme will still enable you to buy a property, albeit at a slightly higher interest rate. Looking at the bigger picture, these are only my opinions, and if inflation doesn't get too out of hand and interest rates don't go above 2 to 3%, looks like prices will for 2022 continue upwards. The bottom line is ensure any Oxfordshire house move that you intend to make is something you can afford, allow for future rises in interest rates, and make plans for as many eventualities as possible. Do that and you should be just fine. This is my opinion. I'm Damion Merry from Finer Country, Oxfordshire. Thank you.